Look at that. Look what's going on. Everybody's curious. I mean, basically, I'm photographing my own curiosity. What I'm curious about is what I take pictures of. And I don't know what I'm curious about until I get a photograph. It teaches me. I think you can only learn by standing out here on the street and experiencing. Because what you find out is that you've got feelings about things. You're not sure where those feelings come from. The street tells you every day. Here it is.
New Yorker Joel Meyerowitz photographing Fifth Avenue.
100% cotton, American-made New York City t-shirts.
He works in the tradition set by his idols, Frank and Winogrand.
I photograph in color on the street because it describes so much more than black and white. It's a much more exciting description of what we see. And it's a half step closer to reality, too. It makes it tougher. It's not just a photographic rendition as we're used to it, an abstraction. It's much more confusing and maybe even convincing to see what life looks like in color. Kind of compressed life. When I say that, I mean that a picture that you can enter into anywhere in the frame. You're not necessarily forced to start with the incident, but that you could come here and just see the way a hand looks leaning on a telephone booth door, the way the sky looks. You could move anywhere you want in any fashion without it being programmed by a single event that calls your attention. I'm saying I'm going to invest 20 years of my life in trying to photograph this place, which is exploding every day. It's changing every day. That's what I'm giving my life to, and I'm hoping that in 20 years, by the turn of the century, there's a body of work that says this is how it feels to be alive in New York City. Because this is one of the phenomenons of our time. It's everything that's good and everything that's bad is right here. It's power and its craziness and its beauty and its people. One of the things I feel strongly about using the view camera is that it brings you the original voice of the medium. It's the way it began, with wet plates and glass plates, large, awkward cameras. It made a photographer really consider everything that he photographed. There was no casual, instantaneous reaction. When you saw something, it had to mean a lot to you for you to put that equipment down and take a photograph of it. I went to Cape Cod because it's a family place. I wanted to go someplace where I could be away from New York City, where I wouldn't have to think about what I was missing on the streets. And the Cape gave me the chance to see simple things, ordinary American things, the landscape, the light, the bay and the sky. And slowly, over a period of 2 months, I photographed these things that were interesting to me. One of the things I learned on the street was to trust life and to keep hands off of it. And that same feeling continues in the rest of the work I do, the landscape or portraits or any interest that I have. Things are good enough as they are. There's no reason to tamper with them. have to have it come through you and out of you. In a sense, you are the medium, more so than the film is. Because all those experiences have to pass through you first to land on that film and to make their way out to the world in a clear, concise statement. This is what I saw. And if you can do that clearly, you can efface yourself. You can just step aside and let someone see the picture and experience the work as if they were standing in your shoes. And standing in your shoes is what, for me, that's what photography is.
Não olha pra câmera, não olha pra cara da gente, não. Olha pra
Rosa Maria lá,
Cinematic workshop discussions about an art form in our day and age with Harry Callahan,
Nearly all of them, I would say, straight photography.
Mark Cohen, Ralph Gibson, Joel Meyerowitz, Dwayne Michaels, Lisette Model,
Die Welt ist so groß und so frei und es gibt so vieles.
Stephen Shore, John Sharkovsky, Gary Winogrand, and Robert Frank.
Mein Leben, Paradise in Malibu in Kanada. Die Hölle in New York.
Hell in New York.
Okay.
In 1947, Robert Frank left